In high seas or calm, both opportunity and risk lurk just below the surface. Answers require in-depth analysis. Welcome to Blackfin Group's Shark Cage podcast, where experts dip below the surface of important industry issues in search of hidden opportunities.
Welcome to the Shark Cage. I am your host, April Ball, here with my co-host, Rick Grant.
Hello, April.
Hi, Rick. How's it going?
Good.
Today we're going to talk about change management.
That's right. Now, change management's been responsible for more failed company initiatives than anything else. You can get everything else right and still fail if you don't get your organization to manage through the change.
And that's why we've invited today's guest, Blackfin Group CEO Kemph Kemph, to visit with us about this important issue. Keith, welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Keith, you've seen failed management play out many times, and you know what it takes to deliver change. So tell us, is there a way management can begin the process that will get more buy-in?
Yeah, it's a really good question, April. First and foremost, I'll set the stage by saying that, what's interesting enough is the Project Management Institute, which is a globally recognized organization that manages the success rate of projects. They do annual surveys on this particular topic around projects and project failure rates in particular. Over 60% of all projects worldwide, even going up as high as 70% of all projects worldwide fail. And it's not that failures as a result of the technology, failure is all too often related to the people side of projects, and the failure of people being able to work collaboratively, communicate effectively, set proper expectations, have good leadership qualities. So the key foundation. So with that said, the key foundation to successful change management, I've always believed, is really the first step is painting the picture as to why. Why are we going to change? It's the first question your team's going to ask is, why are we changing? So help them understand why the change is necessary, because as you said, no one likes change. Is it to streamline operations? Is it to increase revenue? Is it to provide a better customer experience? But again, that's really just the foundation for setting the expectations around change. The second most important step, I would say, is, and equally as important, is to explain the what. What's expected to be the outcome as a result of this change? The change is what really should be what inspires and motivates people to buy into the support, to the change and support it, and really endure it, because change is hard. And it affects people emotionally, affects people's day-to-day rhythm, so they can feel that it slows their productivity. But at the end of the day, if you paint the picture as to why, and then you explain the what we're going to get out of that from a better customer experience, increased revenue, etc., we're going to be able to have greater impact over the longer term. So those are the key foundations to really being able to set the tone for change within an organization.
Now, Keith, delivering change was Blackfin Group's 2020 slogan. As we near the end of the year, do you feel you met the expectations of this?
Yeah, I actually do. Thanks for asking that question, Rick. So interestingly enough, there's a double meaning behind the 2020 slogan of delivering change. And first and foremost, the slogan is to highlight our commitment to delivering change by way of our industry. In that we're going to really do things differently in consulting. For example, we offer fixed rate project pricing. We inspire true innovation by challenging our clients. We're going to provide full transparency of where we're at and delivering on the particular project throughout the engagement. We're going to take a get in and get out approach. We're not looking to take up residency on a firm's P&L. And I think that one in itself has caught the eye and ear of a lot of our existing and recent clients. But we're also going to be looking to deliver solutions like our Affirm testing, really just a commitment to making things easier and faster within the industry, and delivering on our ILC, an Innovation Leadership Cohort, a one-of-a-kind industry think tank. So when we say delivering change from Blackfin standpoint, we've been committed to that, and we have successfully delivered on that as evidenced by our clients. So I think it's catching fire as far as our overall different approach, and I'm excited from that standpoint. And I don't know that a industry or company is going to work as hard as our firm is committed to working to really deliver that kind of change for our clients. And secondly, our slogan of delivering change really is to highlight our commitment to delivering the change at our clients. When our clients hire us, they have a need. They have a need for our help, whether it's delivering a technology, or the testing for a lender new platform, delivering an end-to-end assessment. We have a responsibility to deliver change or deliver results that will impart significant, impactful change on our clients. We don't feel like we're doing our job unless we've delivered that change and that our client has requested that they need help with. So when I look back on the course of 2020 and the client satisfaction results and surveys that we've gotten from our prior clients, I feel emphatically that and more than satisfied that we've been able to deliver on both those fronts from a slogan standpoint. So excited and pretty proud of what our team has been able to accomplish in just a short period of time. Because it's a tall order when you ask your people to differentiate from the rest of the industry, and first they say how and then why. And once we talk through those things, they really seem to they get it. They see that we have a genuine commitment to delivering and being different than the rest of the industry. And so 2020 has been a lot of fun being able to set that stage and deliver on all those fronts.
Keith, with all of that being said, what can we expect from Blackfin Group in 2021?
First and foremost, from a client standpoint, clients can expect more of the same, really, which is just a relentless commitment to their success, delivering on all of the value differentiators that I just mentioned and talked about earlier. The fixed rate project pricing, transparency, best resources, commitment to getting in now, not necessarily live on an organization's P&L. And I'll footnote that comment by just highlighting, it's really surprising to me how many clients and prospects that I speak with on a fairly regular basis, where they walk away after a consulting engagement and they've spent $60,000, $100,000, and they've told me that they scratch their head and still wonder, what did they pay for? What results did they get as a result of that particular engagement with a consulting firm? That's most disappointing, and it's unfortunate. Our industry, our margins are razor thin. Hey, we're doing great now, but margins are generally razor thin in just a steady market. And for a consulting firm just to have a general philosophy that at the end of the engagement, they don't feel responsibility as to the value that they felt they delivered is most concerning. And so that's why we really are focused on overcommitting to making sure that there's real clear value propositions that are going to be achieved and met in that particular engagement. So expect more of that in the year 2021. Secondly, from a corporate standpoint, that's really the $1 million question that I keep getting, quite frankly, from our competitors. Interestingly enough, my phone continues to ring with some very interesting propositions and partnerships that should make for an even more exciting 2021 after an incredible year 2020. So I'm both honored and humbled to be having these particular conversations, but the key for me is also making sure that we never lose focus of our true vision, mission, and values as an organization, that we stay true to those. And so some of these partnerships don't necessarily put us in the strongest position to do that. So have a very careful job of making sure we vet those opportunities accordingly, and that our partnerships sync up and continue to represent really the integrity and the focus and the value that we want to make sure that we continue to bring our client base. So, and I guess lastly, the other thing that you could continue to expect from us in 2021 is continued growth, and us continuing to challenge the industry on all sides in multiple ways. So we have some ideas on how we're going to be able to do that in 2021, and I'm most excited about some of those ideas. Unfortunately, I can't share too many of them with you right now. That's a little bit of our secret sauce, and kind of what makes it fun being a part of the brand of Blackfin is you just don't know what to expect from month to month with us. So as far as new offerings, new opportunities, and new partnerships. But as it relates to the consulting side, you can always expect the same commitment to our integrity and levels of service to make sure that we're bringing a difference for our clients.
Our guest today has been Blackfin Group CEO Kemph. Keith, thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Join us next time in the Shark Cage when we will visit with Noel Stack about the importance of consistency. Until then, we'll see you later.
Thank you for joining us in the Shark Cage. To be a guest on a future episode, send an email to info@blackfin-group.com. The Shark Cage is produced by Content Beacon. To find out more about the show or the information provided in this episode, visit Blackfin Group online at www.blackfin-group.com.